Sorry, I'm back again. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up so that I know you can hear me, okay? If you can hear me very well, just give me a thumbs up, so that we know I'm not talking to myself, okay? Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with network today of all day, okay? If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. I will know that I'm not talking to myself, okay? For those, sorry for that cutting. I don't know why. Why today? What is happening? Okay, please, if you come across this live, just help us to share, okay? Uh, if you can hear me, welcome back. Welcome back. Anywhere you are, you can hear me. Please just give me a thumbs up to show me that you can hear me, so that we can take it from there, okay? If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me. Just a very good thumbs up. Let me know I'm not talking to myself. I don't know what's wrong with network today. Hello. If you can hear me, just tell me we can hear you. Then we take it up from there. I can see Dr. Fozoba. I can see this another thing again, a slow connection. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. That's good. I love that. Okay, I love that. She says she can hear me. Okay, beautiful. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to tell my guests to come back again. Thank you, Ochangolistic. I can see that thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me bring my guest again. Network is messing us up here. I'm back again, okay? For those who, no matter where you are, please help us to share this live because we are going to ask ourselves, what did they cause this thing now? A lot of persons out there, okay? A lot of persons out there, don't they fear to carry their wife, carry them come abroad. It be like some PG we will use for this one. They fear to carry their wife come abroad because for their mind, they feel say, their wife go come, do what they not supposed to, and they go lose everything where they don't work for, okay? Some way don't even carry come, they regret why they even carry this person come. If say they know, they for no do them, okay? Now, this is a very serious argument. Some they blame say na guys they do them. Women they talk say na men they do them. So that's the reason why I don't know why network is trying to be a little bit funny today, but I hope, let me know if I can still see my okay, I think I have her. Okay, let me add her. I hope I will see her now. I don't know why network is trying to be a little bit funny. I'm trying to add her. I hope I can see her now. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I can hear you. I can't see you. Let's just go like that. Let's go like that. Can the people see us though? Can people see both of us? That's
people can see me. I don't know if you can see both of us. Just give us a thumbs up, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure they can see me.
They say they are telling you to bring on your camera. You should bring them on.
They can see me. My camera is on. I can see myself.
Okay, they say they can see you. Maybe it's a network issue. They say they can see you, yeah, but we can't see each other. Okay, they say they can see both of us. Maybe not only us, not if you see ourselves. Okay. We'll go run them whether they like them or not. We'll go run them like that. How you doing now?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. Ladies and gentlemen, in case say you they join us, okay, permit us language-wise, we can use both English and Pidgin for us to do what we sabi do well, okay? They say we can see and hear both of, oh, they can see and hear both of us, but we are not seeing each other on this side, okay?
No,
since they can see and hear both of us, let's do what we know how to do best, okay? At this point, Mom, I would like you to introduce yourself, okay? I want people to get to know you because you are too big that I cannot do it alone. If I begin to introduce you from now to tomorrow, I think there will be no container to contain all the things you have achieved. So at this point, Mom, I will allow you to introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be on a talk show on live. I'm excited. It's been a while I've been invited. It's always been me doing my own talking. My names are Ekene Delichukwu Modupeluwa, the daughter of Chidi. But now I'm married to Yoruba man Adeniji. So I'm Mrs. Ekene Modupe Adeniji. I'm a relationship coach. life coach. I'm a mother of two handsome, fantastic boys, even though they're naughty days. And I've been doing talk shows now for 7 years plus. And by the grace of God, I'm also an author. My second book will be out before the end of the month.
No.
So I'll put it for now.
Now, they see the reason why I said I cannot introduce you alone, that if I begin the do the ground no go fit container.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go straight, because today is a very big topic that plenty people way abroad they run away from, and a lot of people don't blame saying that women be the wahala where they cause this thing, and that's the reason why I carry and come on board. I'm happy that you're going to tell us your own experience. For those who are joining us, if you come across this live, help us to share. We need more people to join. If you have questions, you can fire her. She's ready to answer all your questions. I'm happy that everybody can see both of us, okay? Please, if you're still seeing us, please give us a thumbs up so that we know that we are not walking alone, okay? If you're still seeing both of us, just give us a thumbs up, and we know that we are doing this and we are not walking alone, okay? Doctor, first of all, can you still see both of us? Love Peter, if you can see both of us, just give us a thumbs up so that okay, thank you, Dr. Chonga, thank you for that thumbs up. Okay, so let's go straight. I'm happy that you're a relationship expert. You talk to people on what to do and what not to do. Okay, my first question: do you believe that we have high rates of separation in abroad?
Yes, we do. It's looking at the statistics, the Black community tends to be the highest percentage of divorce, followed by the whites, which is very strange. And that was being done from the percentage of marriages recorded, and also looking at lone parents, looking at single parents. So bringing all this together, it shows that the Black community divorce rate is the highest at the moment.
So you believe there is high rate of that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, my second question before we go into what we have today is, do you believe that some men, even till now, they regret why they carry their woman and come abroad?
100% nature.
So
it's nature, it's natural for people generally, not just a man. So find somebody to blame. I mean, even if you stumble, you fall, you're looking for somebody to shout on, to lament on, to lash at, as if somebody made you fall. You're always finding somebody to blame for our errors, for our mistakes. It's natural for when there's problem in the marriage for somebody to like blame it on somebody else. It's very natural.
Now let's go straight to the reason why we have this, because majority of persons out there are passing through this experience, and it's not something that anybody would like to experience in abroad. Okay, now let's go into the real gist. What is really the cause of this separation thing for abroad, where Black people dey? Wetin dey cause am?
This question is big.
Okay.
In the sense that when you talk about marriage, it's not one cap does not fit all.
Okay.
My story is different from your story.
Okay.
The challenges I'm going through is not the same as yours. My endurance level is not the same as yours. Just like you have two couples that are married, they have different upbringing and all that. They have different beliefs and they're trying to merge together. It's a very, very difficult thing. In as much as saying that the topic says, who is to blame? And I categorically will tell you it's not the man's fault, neither is it the woman's fault.
Okay.
It is both fault. Why do I say that? It takes one to tango? No. Rather, it takes two to tango. It takes two to play. It takes two to fight. Now, when you look at, let's say you want to look at it on a racial level, and then you want to do the blame game. This is what my wife has done, this is what my husband has done, and I want to put it there. We must say, okay, your scale is higher than his scale is higher than her scale. But at some point, if wisdom is applied, no matter whose scale is high, the other person will be able to balance it up. Like, before this scale will jar, let us do something about it. Even having said that again, you can take a horse to the river, but you can never force a horse to drink water. So even if one person is trying to put in their best, like, this marriage must not scatter. Okay, let me be the gentle one, let me be the fool, let me be quiet, and the other person is not willing to compromise, it will still fall, it will still be yakata. So if you want to look at reasons, from my perspective and from the cases I have treated, at least, even within Canada there, I'll probably have like 5 people I'm talking to at the moment, not to mention here in England.
Okay.
You know, and looking at the ratio, to be honest with you, I am not being biased because I'm a woman. No, I put more of the blame on the men.
For real?
Yes.
So why? Why do you say so?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The why is big. If give me a few minutes, I'll try and break it down as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Now, it goes back to the drawing board. Let's go back to the foundation, to the basics. Who is the man? The man is the head of the family. The man is the visioneer. The man is the one saying, I am the captain of this boat. The man is the driver. You decide the future of your family. But if the foundation is in a mess, you're going to be building mess upon mess. And that's why I say I put more of it on the man. Now, narrowing it down to people coming into diaspora, wherever, Europe, wherever you find yourself, China or what have you. You're living in a country where you know yourself, you know what you are doing, you know how you manage your affairs. And then you're going to another country where you don't know what they are doing, you don't know how things are. Number one, have you done your visibility study? It's not only about you are going there to make money, we are going there for a better life. There is more to learn. Do you understand?
Okay.
My family that I'm taking there, you should know your wife, you know your children. You should be able to tell yourself the truth. I mean, we believe men use more logic than emotions.
Sorry for cutting you short, okay?
Okay.
Some of these men are, because I'm not trying to say this because I'm a man, but I know majority of guys who are going to join, those who are going to watch these, some of them, based on the investigations I've done before this, our live show, they have said, and some of them are still saying, that their wife was looking so nice, all welcoming, all everything when they were back home. Okay?
Oh, that was now. She didn't ask me one question. Me, I learned. I'll answer 1 million questions from the question you asked me.
Okay.
Now, you do your visibility study, and then you know the woman you are bringing.
Okay.
Most of I'll give you one scenario, or actually one example. And this is the truth, taking or leaving. When you, as a man, you are not faithful to your wife, you are unfaithful, infidelity-wise, and you tell your wife, I'm sorry, forgive me. The woman will tell you they forgive you, but women don't forget. They only stay in the marriage for the sake of staying. Now, for the male gender, the man will say, God forbid, the day I catch you, that is the end of the marriage. And the man walks away. Women don't walk away, but they don't forgive. So the woman might be nice and be gentle and be pretending that everything is okay, but inside, she is not okay. It may not be sexual infidelity, it could be financial infidelity, it could be something that has hurt her so much. But she doesn't want to leave her marriage because of where we are. the stigma, what my parents say, what my family say, what my church say. They bear all those pain, they bear all those abuse. There's a lot of abuse that goes on where we are coming from, that a lot of us do not even know that it is an abuse. We see it as the norm. Those were the things our mother went through, those are the things our father went through. So we see it as a normal thing. But the moment the woman or the man come into a different country where there is more exposure and more education on these things, then some women see it as an avenue to avenge. Some of them see it as an avenue to escape the abuse. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Okay.
So I'm going back to why I put more blame on the man. As a man, do not pretend or close your eyes to things or issues.
You're a little bit far from your mic. Can you come close to the mic and be a little bit far?
It's better now.
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah.
Okay, it's the heating I put on.
Okay.
Do not assume or try to have what's it called blind eye when things happen. Oh, my wife, she's loving, she has forgiven me, it's over. Are you really sure it's over? And then you bring your wife to England. Do you understand that there is a difference, either England or America or Canada? There are different laws. Here in England, you know that there is more power given to the woman. The woman has more rights. Are you actually sure that when your woman comes here, she's not going to misbehave? You need to be able to tell yourself those truths before you bring your woman down.
But don't you think, sorry for cutting you short, there are some ladies that the husband will not do anything to them. I'm just saying, maybe they were living fine. Then coming over to abroad, they have to mix with friends and all those things, knowing the level of powers they have here. They want to use it against the man now.
That is a different, that's another example, that's another angle. And that is where a woman gets influenced. But even the woman, there is a saying in the Bible that somebody who is the child of the devil will always be the child of the devil. A child who is going to be on the ground will always be on the ground. No matter how you dress the woman, no matter how you make her to be the queen, if she is a servant, she will end up being a servant. We will always have people like that. In as much as saying that, some of these women that you think they are fine, they are beautiful, and they get influenced easily by their friends, I still take it back to the man. When we talk about being a man, it's not just being a provider. It is heavy. You are not just a husband, you are also the father of your wife. You are the brother, you are the teacher. The Bible calls it husbandry. Husbandry is a teacher. Is your woman somebody that gets influenced easily? If the answer is yes, before you can think of bringing them here, while you are still back in Nigeria, you should have been able to teach her, tutor her, or what these influences can do in your marriage, in your family. You should have been able to tell her, well, most of the, to be honest, the truth is, even as a man, as a husband, a lot of men don't even understand what it means. And a lot of us that are wives don't even understand what our assignment is to be a wife. Why? We were not taught. Neither were our forefathers taught. So everybody's just gambling and just going and doing what they think is right. But as a teacher of your wife, my dear, those friends you are going around with, I do not like them. I do not see light at the end of the tunnel. You need to cut off your friends. That's why I said about logic. Know your woman. Know your woman. Now, if she's somebody that gets influenced, you begin to cut off all those friends.
Sorry, somebody said something here. This is from Dr. Obin Ofozoba. Someone that is already married while in Nigeria should be in a better position to predict what her behavior could be abroad. Okay.
Thank you very much, which is what I'm hammering on.
Yeah.
So there's nothing like, she now came here, she now changed to chameleon. The traces has always been there. It is you that are not seeing it though. So having said all that, I'm not putting blame on the men. I'm just saying what I believe. Now, having put a lot of the energy on the men, let me go to the women. Okay. A lot of women have said, firstly, that they are waiting for an opportunity to avenge. Yoruba will say, meaning that if your hand has not touched, what will I use now? Maybe your hand has not, you don't have power. You cannot go to your father's family and say, I want to know who killed my father. I'm here to avenge when you don't have any power or resources.
Exactly.
So a lot of women are waiting for resources, which I don't think it's right. I'm a Christian, so I'll be speaking from a perspective of a Christian, somebody who has the fear of God. If a man does something you do not like, deal with it, remembering that they are human. Forgive, but you cannot forget. But with time, there is something we call healing process. With time, those things will go off your system. And the only way it can go off the system is if the man does not repeat the same thing. If there is a repeat, then it becomes an abuse. And if you think for any reason you cannot continue, you cannot condole, you cannot bear, take a walk. Marriage is not do or die. Not to now wait for an opportunity. When my hand is power, I will show this my baby. It is wickedness. And there is no wickedness you show towards your husband that your children will not benefit from it. Sad as it may be, it is true. Help me if there are any comments I might just pick on. Let me know.
Okay. No. Keep talking. You are nothing much. People are just concurring to what you're saying.
Now, another thing again is financial freedom. Back where we are, the man is the main provider, majorly. There are some families where it's a 50-50, even in Nigeria. It does not matter if you are rich or you are poor, you know. And there are some families where the woman is one that carries the major financial burden. But when we look at the ratio, they say maybe 80% of it. And according to our custom and our belief, the way we've been engineered, the man is the main provider. Number one. Number two, the man is the owner of the house. The woman packs in and go to and meet the man. And the day you upset the man can throw 2 or 3 suitcases at you and walk you out 1 minute. And you are perplexed, you don't know where to start from, where to go to. And because you don't want that disgrace, whatever the man does to you, you bear it and keep quiet. But the moment you have that financial freedom, because when you get here, you have your papers, you can work, you can earn money, and you know you can get your own place. So even if the man wants to send you out, you know you can stand on your 2 feet. That freedom gets into the head of some people, and that freedom, some people have to go, swim in it, because they are being forced to. If they cannot bear some certain abuse of situation anymore, they'll be like, you know what, enough is enough. Now, because they have money, they can work, they know at the end of the month, I'm going to get the salary, I'll be able to pay my bills. They will walk away. Prof, am I still online?
Yeah, you're still online, yeah.
They will walk away. So where are they walking away? You see, taking me back to the man. Sorry?
No, I can hear you. Go on.
I have seen a scenario, one of the people counseling in Canada, that even before they came here, the man, he works, but not too much. And then when they got her, because she was the one with the paper, the man is the subordinate. There's this, what's the word now? Low self-esteem comes in play. As men back home, you are the one bringing the money, you are the one paying the rent, you are the one doing everything, you know. Where's my food? Bring my food. You have authority. Suddenly, the woman is the one working because you are subordinate. You are resting on her document. She is doing more hours, you are doing less hours. So she is now the one paying the bills. Then the man begins to feel inferior. The man begins to feel, why are you talking to me like that? Can you do like that before when I'm in Nigeria? Now you are here, you are doing this. You need to understand that power has changed hands.
Exactly.
It it is not good to abuse every power that comes to play. But at the same time, you need to borrow yourself sense, power at the same time. You need to smart up as a man that has sense. You need to begin to think, what do I do to upgrade myself? Because that woman is firing up. She's getting better than you. And now they say a woman should marry up. When you were in Nigeria, you were up. Now you are down. For a lot of women, they begin to look their husband down like, you've been nothing. Now I'm the one in charge. It is an evil mentality. But then as a man, tell yourself the truth. 90% of women will do that.
Now, let me come in here. First of all, I appreciate the way you are trying to be very open and sincere to this topic. Now, there's this issue of some men who train their wife here in abroad, especially the almighty nursing school and the rest of them. And after training them, which we have seen on social media and the rest of them, the woman will now turn, one, will not appreciate the training, will not even find the man worthy again. Then the third one, they will find a way to send the man out of the house that both of them owned before because she has finished training her in nursing school. What do you have to say in that area? Who are we going to blame now?
It is still the same reasons, all these reasons I'm mentioning. Now, we would not take out women that are bandit, that are witches, that are wicked. No, me, I'll just say it the way it is. I am more than a woman. Why? I have worn the shoe of being a woman and a man all my life. So I know what it means to be a man. I know what it means to be a woman. So sometimes I struggle between my femininity and my masculinity. So a lot of women are bandit. I don't have female friends. I cannot stand women. Okay, now putting that aside, why she was in training, was she not enduring? She will be like, okay, anything you like, you do now. Let me be patient until I finish my school. Then I go show you paper. It's all the same reasons. And for some men, the moment the woman graduates, they want her to come and submit her paycheck. Bring your ATM card. I be mumu.
For real?
What are you telling me? We hear the end story. We don't know the foundation of their problem. I know of my very close colleague here back a few years ago, when she comes back from, her ATM is always with the husband. The salary goes there, it is what the man gives her.
No, that is not good.
I am telling you. So one day the woman herself go borrow herself, say, wait, okay, maybe she give you the ATM because why? You sponsor her to school. So she's like, okay, let me to also, matter now at the end of the day. Now my money, now your money, so it no matter. But when it now becomes a financial abuse to the point where you dictate for her how to spend her money, or even she wants to buy ordinary sanitary pads, she has to be begging you for money and you be postponing her. One day they will teach her. They will teach them sense. Problem don't start in one day. Before a ship will capsize and soak, there has been a hole somewhere. There's been a leakage somewhere. And the water has been seeping into the ship bit by bit. People did not notice. If they had noticed on time, they will have sealed the hole. The ship did not sink in one day. Which I still take back to the man. The Bible says a foolish woman destroys her home, but the wise build it. Sir, man, it is not only a foolish woman, no. A foolish man will destroy his home. Most of the time, I don't know, maybe it's the African mentality, but I don't know, probably if as a Christian, maybe we're not actually really reading the scripture. The responsibility of building a home does not depend on the woman alone. The authority of the home is given to the man, not the woman. But most of the time, we don't know that we have given that battle to the woman. A lot of men don't know that they are just there as go ahead. The woman has taken the battle. Tete. Now she wear trouser. You're only backing. I'm sorry, maybe I'm sounding too harsh.
No. You have your freedom. Say it now. One know what they cause this.
But it is the truth. But a lot of women will try and play it down, try and be submissive, but they are in charge. When was the last time, even as a man, have you said, woman, come here, let us pray? When have you said, okay, back home in Nigeria, how many men who knows even the road to their children's school? And you say you are authority. That's not my job. My job is to bring money. Now you're picking them, go and look after them. Really? So tomorrow, when you now grow old, when your wife now goes to do omugo and doesn't come home, the children abandon you. Because every time it is their mom they know, it is their mom they've been seeing, it is their mom that has been there. Even though they are the one bringing the money, but they don't know you.
Now, based on what you just said, now, do you think that these nonchalant attitude from some men back home is what among the reasons why this separation thing is much here? They don't send what is happening in the lives of their children. They just want to know themselves alone and just submit money and go.
It is a cultural difference thing. It's not just about the men. No, it is a cultural thing. It is what we have learned. It is what we know. We don't know different. We now get here, there's a cultural shock. Say, so life feels sweet like this. You understand? So I don't suffer tete for Nigeria. This man doesn't do me anyhow. Now my eye don't open. So this is my take, and this is what I keep teaching and preaching. We need to unlearn the things we have learned, because every character, every behavior we project, we learned it. We learned it from our parents, we learned it from the neighbors, we learned it from TV, we learned it from everything around us. We can unlearn. We can improve. A woman is improving, going to college, doing courses, doing this course, doing that, she's getting promotion. You are there, you are still doing security. She's already a nurse. She's maybe head of something. She's improving her life. You remain in just one place, security. As a security, I'm not saying security is not a job, but number one, you're not interacting with people. Interaction with people will bring out the worst or the best in you. Because you will say something and people will be like, excuse me, why would you talk like that? In that way, you caution yourself, you learn something new. In a place of work where there are a lot of people, you learn new things, and then you're able to drop some things. Because if you bring out your normal Ninja character in the place of work and they begin to give you petition, nobody will tell you to adjust. But somebody who is working in security, it's only you and camera. What are you learning there? No development. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, okay. You're making.
So as a man, you want to build your home, you want to be in charge of your home, then you have to be in charge. Here first, number one, mentality. You need to change some mentality. You need to upgrade yourself. If not, the woman will sweep you for carpets. There are a lot of women who are waiting, even in Nigeria, who are waiting for their husband at old age to pay them back. Starting with the children. You think everything you are doing, your children cannot see, or do they not know? There are other people who say their wife must not go to school, must not improve. Now, who do you? Nobody is stopping you. If she's doing one school, you to be doing two schools. If she's doing her own in class, do your own online. I don't know. You cannot sleep. You cannot stop. You have to keep learning. So that even if she's a doctor, you are not a doctor. But when she says something or she's worried about something, she's concerned, you can go and Google it and assist her. So she has a reason to come back to you. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah.
I'm just talking. I'm not reading comments.
No.
You know?
No, people are supporting you. I'm seeing everything.
If, for instance, maybe she's a sewing mistress.
Yeah.
And let me change the role. You are a doctor. And she's worried about the certain dress. She's trying it, it's not working. Don't say, well, me, I don't know how to sew, now your problem. Now lying. It becomes your problem the moment she's worried, she's concerned. You can say, okay, come, bring it, let us look. I know Sabio, but let us see now. Let us just look at it. And why don't you do this? Or put it on. Let me take the picture. Let me see, maybe, you know, bring your idea, show interest. Tomorrow she will say, let me go back to my husband. My husband may have idea. But if she has nothing to come to you for, she's married and single, because you are not really there for anything. Is it bill? You are sharing the bill, 50-50. Food, you are sharing it. Everything you are sharing. Idea itself, you know, should give her. People get bored. It's nature. And that is why the Bible says she must renew the wine of the marriage. Using the example of the story in Cana, when the wine was finished and they went to Jesus Christ, asking for wine. You must renew the wine in your marriage. Marriage is not for small boys or small girls.
But based on the concept of trying to renew the wine in your marriage, sorry for those who are joining us, we are trying to discuss the issue of separation abroad. Who are we going to blame? That is what we're discussing today. We have an expert. She's not talking because she wants to talk. She's talking out of experience, okay? And Modube is here doing justice to that. If you come across this live, please help us to share the link. We need more people to join. Drop your questions, okay? I will read them out for her to answer. Okay. Now, you said something about trying to renew the wine in your marriage. We know how difficult things are here. You know, people are trying to do 12 hours job. People are trying to do 8 hours job and the rest of them. Do you think that that spice of, you know, trying to give it a little different touch and look can still be there?
100%. 100%. It starts from friendship. If your wife or your husband is your friend, 24/7, I'm at work, we are chatting, we are gisting. One day, one of my colleagues said, this one you're already chatting with your husband. When you get to what we used to talk about, I said, I'll say there's something for us to talk about. You understand? There's one gist, even if it's Bebo, the one where concern us, the one where no concern us, we will talk about. It could be news, it could be something in the church, it could be anything. But there's something you are talking about. Shared responsibility is another way. People see it as chores. Yes, it is chores, but at the same time, it is somebody's love language. Do you even know your woman? Do you know your husband? Do you know their love language? It's not only about buying gifts to rekindle the wine. Back home, now woman they cook, now woman they clean, now woman the servant, now outside everything. Man go cross leg, food already chop, you go sleep. The woman is still cleaning. But here she's doing 12 hours. You are doing 12 hours. You still want her to do the same thing. Now lie now, who do you? Do you understand? So you both need to come and help. So my guy, are you cooking? Okay, let me help you do this. You're not even helping her to do. You are doing your thing now. Not be your house, not be your family. When she's relaxed, when you've done it together, by the time you say, my dear, let me see you in the bedroom, she not will complain because why? She's not overwhelmed. She still has some energy for you. But when she's like, I beg, I'm tired. I cannot even carry my leg. Today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, gap is entering, you know. But when you help yourself, you know, you're already sharing bill. Why can't you share house chores? You cannot cook, but you can help to wash plates. You cannot iron. You can help to put the clothes in the laundry basket or in the washing machine. There has to be, I cannot hoover, but you can make the bed. There has to be something. You cannot continue with that mentality back home. You need to delete and learn something new. If not, Kasala go the boss every time.
And if Kasala the boss, now women go the win always.
Well, no, let me tell you the truth. Nobody is winning. Nobody is winning. I have been married more than once, so I can tell you categorically, you survive does not mean you are winning. Nobody is winning when it comes to separation and divorce. You may be a stronger person, your financial freedom, you're comfortable, you're able to do things on your own without your man. But Oga, no matter how you work, me, I be workaholic, trust me 100%. But at the end of the day, I wish my Oga day my side make a hug and say good night.
Not true.
Maybe they deceive ourselves. You want somebody who say, haven't you finished? Come now, come and sit down. Let's watch this program. Loneliness will hammer you. You can use hard work to cover it, but at the end of the day, there will always be that gap in between. It will strike you down.
Now,
so nobody is winning.
Okay, guys, we know how difficult things are here when it comes to trying to cheat, trying to do all those small remorse, because you don't know where you go, and people will tag you that you want to violate their rights. This issue of trying to cheat as one of the reasons why some women say they don't want to do again, men say they don't want to do again. What do you think they cost people for this abroad, where 12 hours, shift back to back, they kill people, they still get morale to still want run some crooked movement? What do you think say will be that thing where they cost them, where people still they run those kinds of things?
Now madness. Correct madness. They did usually their stepmother do, they never come out for body. You know what I understand? Okay, as you see so I never find this for a woman.
You
24/7 you come here, they answer you. Even you never even get energy to do me finish. You see the look woman answer. Now wish and they wish you. Now mentality. It is a poor mentality. It is a low self-esteem mentality. It is a mental health problem. Now, no, they look like that. Okay, because if you have everything God has given you, your home is peaceful, and you are looking for wahala. Now, yes. Listen, I know somebody. I don't want to mention name because I
don't mention name. Just give us an example. No call name.
He get beautiful wife, passive packaging, hardworking, children, 5 children. The woman they lament give me say this man know the service and well. Me they find house to give the woman, may give the man, may if he do work well. And yet, the man still has 4 other women he's dating.
For abroad.
4 other women.
And those 4 other women, now money go to spend because you're not going to carry them come home.
For which kind of sense? Those kind of men, they are very, very smart in their own wicked way. They look for women that are single women who have their own homes because they don't want to spend. They don't even have what to spend now. Which woman you want to take money through for England? Now in Nigeria, you do. Every woman here says they're all right. So who they threaten with money? You understand? Nobody say you want buy me 30,000 naira call card for waiting. And they pay my bill, so I don't need your money. So when they will look for women that are single mothers, women who will even spend on them, we have plenty gigolos, and yet they have wife for house. So that kind of woman go come, so that they do that kind of thing. The woman no go see, no find where you go pinch them, or one day go throw away their back for those, so you don't do. It's a low self-esteem mentality. They are. I almost wanted to use a swear word now. I told the floor that this thing, I come down small.
I bet you did right, but just I did like as you do for me, they go no wahala, but maybe.
I won't use one kind of nonsense like that. They are narcissists. They feel so inferior. So even the woman they have in the home who is so complete, they still feel it's not enough. They're seeking attention. So but the more women they're able to chase, builds their ego, makes them feel like a man.
Wait, and they come. Those women, we know say back home, any man go feel pretend, say, even say you don't marry, but in they claim say no marry because they want one or two things. But for abroad here, people they know people start to go no say person don't marry and all those things. So those women know they ask them say why you never carry me go house once.
Some women know say they get wife, but they still want to do their own.
Okay.
My gender now it be my enemy now my gender. I know. Okay, I don't read for one chat from our girl before. Where the woman they para for and say, so now only you and your wife come London, come party. You can't they pretend like you don't know me. God punish you. I say, when are they punishing us? Don't come out.
For your husband phone then.
When they holler and say you came to London with your wife and you are pretending you didn't pick my call. So you know the man get wife. But you still want shooked. I beg, how peace go there for that home?
You know, go there.
There is a limit to human endurance. Now, a woman might say, okay, my husband is unfaithful. I can choose to ignore. But then the woman might think, if I ignore, am I not putting my life in danger? Now, maybe for Igbo, all this level where I want to talk now, no enter. But where we are coming from, we know voodoo na correct.
Exactly.
Somebody that knows that I am married and this man is married and is chasing. One day, maybe something they sweet them or he believes, say, this man, maybe I say carrier, where they deceive him. The man don't spend money for house. So now they spend and they deceive you. When you enter house, you will join, also go to also together. You know, then the one begins to do juju. I must collect this man by fire by force. Now the woman's life is also at the risk. Now I'm going to go a little bit spiritual. Now there are some women, the kind of grace and glory God has given them, their husband cannot be unfaithful to them. The moment the man begins to be unfaithful, it will affect her financially, it will affect her mentally, emotionally, otherwise. And it will affect the man. Because the glory she has, she's also embodied it upon the man. The man is also being blessed. Doors is opening for him. The moment the man begins to sleep with another woman, that glory is being divided into two. It will affect that family. So if the woman begins to say, come, what am I benefiting? There is one. The day she knows the man has been unfaithful and she just like, try and advise him, talk to him, and then she also hopped again. Okay, this is the style my husband is showing this woman. I did do this style for this woman man. Now we think they fine. Okay, maybe I know do it well. Make her do it again. But the day she said she's had enough was when she noticed suddenly her car knocked. The husband's car knocked. She was sacked from work. The husband was sacked. She said, she said, what's happened? She not begin to pray. She now understood it was because of the infidelity the man was involved in that was affecting.
And two of them died abroad.
For this London first, not be say far. My brother, something they happen. Now we talking on to you go know. So the woman said enough is enough before you come and destroy my life. And she did not only just even make up that conclusive decision based on that only. She was able to sit aside there and said, at the end of the day, what am I benefiting from this marriage? So she said, at the end of the day, I'm like a single mother living with a man. That's why I said most of this is on the mind. A woman can be crazy with the ones that are abandoned, they are very few. They are very, very, very few. Who you will not find any reason why they just become winch because they will correct winch. They do them and they will find people where they will destroy. We have those ones. But most women want to keep their home. You will never marry somebody you do not love. You will never marry a man you do not intend to spend the rest of your life with. Something went wrong somewhere that was not dealt with on time. And that will take me to focusing on solution. Let us, that proverb don't disappear. I'm not talking for my language, maybe now find out for English. When cloth tear small, make we quick swam before that small tear will come pieces the cloth. Stitch something in 9. Now no help me now. Go find me that proverb for English. Well, if you don't enter my mouth, so English need to be for me this you know, stitch.
A stitch
Okay.
saves time.
Thank you. A stitch, we'll talk again.
A stitch saves time.
A stitch, I not even for me, I go with you. English don't go. So you at least you understand what I'm trying to say. You know, deal with the little tear, deal with the little crack on the wall on time.
But wait, before these things go happen, right? If husband and wife, maybe it is obvious, say this man, they do one kind movement for abroad, where they're supposed to save their money together, to try to achieve something. Do you think at any point they will call each other to order and say, I know you are doing this thing, or please put a stop to it, that is no good? Is there anything like that, or would they just go straight and say, enough is enough, I don't want to do again?
Nobody just concludes like that. There will have been talk, there will have been, the woman or the man would have raised alarm. Now, if it's the woman that is raising alarm, depending on how she goes about it, which is also very important, most men will play defense or pretend like they don't even know what the woman is talking about. Before a woman will say, I know they do again, she has tried orishirishi, she has tried wisdom, she has tried prayer, she has called one-on-one, she has turned into fight, she has nagged, she has played silence where she needs to play silence. She has probably even involved his friends and families. The woman doesn't just walk away. We have removed the boundaries. We are talking about normal women now with their correct. The woman doesn't just walk away. From our personal experience, I was sensing some fantastic financial infidelity, and I was smiling that this man no know say my head be ogba, but I just look the gentle, no be say my head gentle like that. But it's okay. Let me not. How do I handle this without sounding bossy and rude? So he did all his drama, all his gabagoo, packed all the money. We went to Nigeria. He displayed money like big man. I said, okay, me, I now pocket my money. I just look, spend for me too, and at least now the suffer where I suffer, you spend. So me, I chop inside. When we now go back, I said I needed to address this. So I said, let's go out, let's go and have a drink. Now me pay bill. I bought drink, bought finger food, we chop, belly sweet. I talk nice thing, head swear. Now I saw God. It's all those drama we do for Nigeria. I know I understand that well. I should take save money where they punish me. To parents, you know, agree parents. To pay bill, you they pretend. All the things we're supposed to do, you abandon me. I mean, face everything because you won't gather money go spend for Nigeria. I said, no try again, no. You know good. I be your woman. Talk to me. Tell me, okay, now we need to go to Nigeria, we need to save money. How do we go about it? We plan it together, we agree on it together. If we need to be saving maybe any amount, toward the journey to Nigeria, not to abandon all the financial responsibility in the home for me just because you want to save money. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So a woman knows. A woman might decide to keep quiet for long, but the day she chooses to speak, it is not every woman who can apply wisdom in speaking. Are you still there, sir?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you.
I'm passing there. Next question.
Oh.
Enough if I can finish.
Okay, now, the next question now is, now from what you're just saying, we're not going to blame anybody. We're not going to blame the woman. We're not going to blame the man. But is it possible, that is where the problem now is it possible to peacefully walk away without requesting for a lion's share when it comes to assets and all those things?
If you are in England, it depends on how long you've been here and what you have been able to put together.
Okay.
And from my experience and I've done a lot of talk shows. I mean, 7 years is not a joke. And from the comments a lot of people have shared when it comes to money matter, this is my conclusion on that. When it comes to money matter, let everybody bear their father name. Wallahi. The Bible says the heart of a man is terribly wicked. Who can know it? When I say a man, it's not about gender.
Yeah.
Human race, we are terribly wicked. God will create us say you wicked. Nah, you love me. Tomorrow you don't love me again. Who do you? But I cannot predict when you're going to change your mind. But I can protect myself. Protecting myself in the sense that we agree, everybody keep your account. But if we need, maybe we want to keep another pause towards rent and bills, everybody contribute their quarter into, you can have 1 million accounts in no matter now. But my account's not my account. If I had a bid out, on top of my name or on top of my picking name, I'm not a gamble. Bid your own, put your name, put your papa name. If you want to die or anything, you want to put your son, your child as a next of kin, all well and good. Let us avoid all these sentiments and save lives. How beautiful would it have been to be able to put things together? And the Bible says, 1 will chase 1,000, 2 will chase 10,000. What is the essence of marriage? Is it not for things to be easy, for love, for harmony, for oneness? You can do things together. I mean, living alone, you're paying your bills, maybe 1,300 in a month. When it's the two of you, you'll probably be spending 500, the other person will be spending the other part. So you're saving, it's easier. But, and the but is that human cannot be predicted. So if you're having investment, shine your eye. Now, you've already have investment. There is the issue of separation. Separation does not come easy or smooth. One person will play it low. The other person will carry fire for him. It depends on how hot they are or how wicked they are. There are people who will be like, if I cannot have this thing, I will destroy it. They are very vindictive. If you're not going to be my husband anymore, nobody will marry you. There are people like that. So you must also protect yourself against such. So if that is the scenario, get authority involved. Forget sentiment now. Protect yourself. Get authority involved. Get police involved. Get lawyer involved. Let your husband or your wife, let them deal with lawyers and paper. Not to get parts of it.
Somebody is asking a question. Damilola, he said, does marriage mean making life easier for women abroad?
Marriage is easier for everybody anywhere in the world. That is if God help you to find somebody who inherits the ground, who has the fear of God. Not be church go out, they go mosque. The fear of God, who is well trained and can't train himself. The training you get for a papa house different. He said can't train himself. Saying like this is supposed to be. And also for the woman, female gender. If the two come together, it makes your life easier. Even in Nigeria, if not only you pay bill, there's a lot of financial burden on men in Africa, which is wrong. Why should it be the only demand that will be doing everything? Who do us like that? You want to sit down for us, they paint nail. Why can't you also help the man financially? No matter how small, it takes a lot of burden off him. After he does all the bill in Africa, your family people too will come. Auntie me, brother me, let me speak to your husband. Wait now. Things are not easy anywhere. It's not easy anywhere.
Guys, this we just lost. Okay, for those who are just joining us, don't worry, she just I don't know what's wrong with the network. I hope she will fall back again. for us to continue what we are saying, okay? For those who are joining us, we are still want to know the issue of separation abroad. Who are we going to blame, okay? That is what I'm discussing with Modupe, and I hope she will come back. I don't know why the network just zoomed her off, okay? Please, if you come across this live, please help us to share. According to her, we don't have, okay, I think she's here. Let me know if I can still bring her again, okay? She's coming back again. I just cited her. Hello. But are you there?
I'm here. I'm back here.
Don't mind village people. They won't come out you.
Yeah, I'm
You
here.
want to go?
Okay.
You want to go for water break? I don't mind. You can go for
No,
water
no, no,
break.
no. I shared it on my page and it took me off the video.
Okay,
That's why.
okay. But you are.
Any question on the platform
Yeah,
to
no,
address?
there's this issue of people, I think here in Canada, there's this case, I don't know how to say this, but when I heard of that case, two of them, let me just say one first. The reason why the both parties separated is the issue of who is going to invite the parents to Canada. The woman
Can you hear
was
me?
claiming, yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm going to give you two examples now. So that's why I'm asking. I don't know who to blame here. The reason why these two husband and wife, the reason why they separated is because of who invites the parents more to Canada. The guy is claiming that the wife is always inviting her parents to Canada, while he just invited his own parents just once. Now it's time for him to invite his own parent. The woman was saying, if you do that, if you're going to invite your own mom, my own mom will be coming the same time. If not, this marriage no goes hold again. The guy thought it was a joke. And the girl just fine saying no, they marry again. In that situation now, who do you think we're going to blame? How do you see this?
I cannot see the full picture because I did not hear from the husband or from the wife. We are only speculating. But from the little you told me, there is something underlying that is in this. Number one, does the woman have issue with the husband's family? Do they like her? Is she really accepted? There must be some issues. If you have a cordial relationship with your husband's parents, things like this won't come up. So there is no smoke without fire. Having said that, I think it is very unfair for the woman to say that. And I believe she's only looking for an excuse to get out of that marriage. That's not enough reason. She's looking for an excuse to get out of the marriage. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, this issue of, like we said it earlier, for those who are joining us, I'm discussing with Molupe, who is an relationship expert, and she's in United States, United Kingdom, sorry, and she has been on this topic as an expert for over 7 years now, still counting. And we're trying to discuss the issue of separation abroad. Who are we going to blame? And that is what we're discussing for those who just joined, okay? If you come across this live, just help us to share, because a lot of persons out there, they have been blaming women without blaming the other gender. But this time around, she just made it open that we're not going to blame any gender. It's a two-way thing, okay? So that's our own sort of argument. If you just join us, you can drop your questions and we read it out for her to answer. Now, sorry, but let me come back to you. How the children, this issue of separation, how do the children, okay, how affect the children when it comes to this issue? Does it affect the children, or the children just see it as one of those things they will just move on easily?
It affects children the most.
Okay.
No matter which part of the world, it affects children the most. As adults, your brain has been formed already. You can decide what to input in it or what to remove, just like a computer memory. But for children, their brain is still very fragile. They are just growing. anything that happens around them is very important to their growth and to the development of their mental states. Now, a lot of men and women that you see that are broken today, that are damaged products, if you look back at their history, where they are coming from their parents, you see a lot of trauma they've been through. Either they lived with an auntie or somebody who maltreated them, either there was a separation. There is no man who behaves like a mental colo or woman that behaves like mental colo. If you sit down and take a study of their life, something went wrong when they were young. And it was not corrected on time, and then they became a mess. So also, any marriage that goes through divorce, the children suffer. There is something in their brain that has clicked, which will affect them in the future. Some of them might decide they will never get married again. Some of them may say, they'll begin to have criteria. Some might decide, I'm going to have a marriage better than the one my mom had. I'm going to have the one better than the one my father did. I'm going to be a better father. But the ratio of the ones who make such decisions is very, very small. Now, even having said that, they may decide, to be positive. But even in their character, in their behavior, in the way they relate to the female gender, they will exhibit and replay what has been done to their mother or to their father, unknowing to them. Except they are conscious and their mental IQ is still intact. They can easily retrace their steps and even seek for help.
But do you think that in situations like this, that the mom or the dad, they do tell the children the real truth on what led to the separation or divorce?
No matter what the truth is, it also depends on how do you want to view or accept the truth. Somebody would fabricate the truth, somebody will make the truth sound sweeter than it is. If they give you, they give you cutlass now, so make you go cut grass. When you cut them to your side now, no cut them to way.
Yes.
So no matter how you want to say the truth, there are some parts you will leave aside that is not sounding very nice. And then you put pepper, you put maggi, you put salt so that it will be sweet very well. That takes me to my parents. Bless my mom's memory. She doesn't talk much. It's my dad that does more of the talking. My dad will analyze. In the year 2002, in the dates of Kinikon, the sun was shining that day. Your mother, and then when you say, Mommy, this is what daddy said. Don't mind your daddy. I beg, leave that man alone. It's not serious. Somebody want to give you details to make sure, yes, I'm the correct person. There was one day I told my parents that, two of you, don't come to me again. I don't want to hear anything before you people scatter my head. So you will always have that. Nobody will give you the full story. But no matter what story you tell, these children can see. They can tell. They know, for instance, me and my husband, when we are in a happy mood and when we are not fighting, the children know. Because why? We don't see them. We don't even know maybe the children are anyway. We are playing, we are rough playing, we are fighting, we are chasing each other, we are laughing, we are eating together. So when there is a shift, are you telling me the children will not know? They'll be like, you have not heard their voice since morning. They did not eat together. Do you understand? They will know now. Are they stupid? They will know. Suddenly there's silence. Mommy came in. She looked at daddy one kind. They can see. They may not understand fully what's going on, but they know something is amiss. They know how you related yesterday night. They know how you were when you went out. Suddenly, they are not talking. They are not eating together. Mommy is in the room. Daddy is in the kitchen. What's going on? They know. They may not know the full story, but they know something is wrong. Exactly. And then even during that time, that is something that I believe strongly in. No matter the issue, you can be angry at the issue or what your husband or your wife has done, do not be angry at them, but be angry at what they have done. Meaning, there is a problem. Find a solution to the problem. But before the solution, do not hate. Let your love still shine through the anger. Example of that is you and your husband, you're having issues. Still make his food. I'm still angry with you, but let us eat. Do you understand? I agree with the issue. Whether you like it or not, I'm still coming back to that issue. But let us eat first. You are angry. You're still showing that you love this person. My dear, should I help you go and wash your car? Don't wash my car for me. Oh. I can wash my car myself. You are flexing. But the man also showed love, even though you are still fighting. So no matter how angry you are, don't let us, how do I put the word safe? Don't let hatred overshadow that anger. Rather,
Exactly.
let love shine upon it. If that makes sense.
Now, for those who are just joining us, I beg if you join us, this is still Grip and Jaw, and we're trying to touchlight the issue of separation abroad. Who are we going to blame? Is it the man or the woman? And I have this great speaker, okay, Modupe. I be just saying a Yoruba woman, but the wafi thing, why they feel, and they feel that wafi vibe very well. And she's seriously doing justice to that, okay? And if you're just coming in, just help us to share this live. We're still talking, and she's still doing what she knows how to do best. Now, from your own experience, ma'am, are you regretting taking that bold step of saying enough is enough? I want to be alone. If you're given a second chance, do you think you can still give him a second chance?
I would say that I'm happier and my sanity is intact.
Wow.
My son said something. I threw this question to my younger son. Okay. I said, if uncle was to come back, would you forgive him? The kind eye where the boy take look me. I said, calm down. And a question I ask you. He said, don't even think about it. I said, no, it's not about thinking. Now, just answer the question. He said, anyway, listen and listen good, mom. If you try that, I will leave the house. I will never live with him again. For my son to say that, he has witnessed a lot. He has seen me go through pain. My son never saw me cry until I got married in this marriage. He saw me crying. And boys don't play with their moms. As a single mother, they've seen me strive and work hard and everything. They've never seen me cry. Instead, I'll cry in the car before I enter the house. But they see me cry and they have to storm into the room and be like, why is my mom crying? Do you understand? Yeah. So one of the reasons why I walked away was because of my children. I don't want them to be damaged. I can handle some things. They are still growing. I was hoping for them to see, the beauty of marriage. And that was how we started. It was beautiful and everything. But when the flesh came into it, when abuse and, when they do loving, see, correct.
Yeah.
And that takes me to what I call red flags. When you are in cloud 9, all the red flags, you go to see them like this. You go to tell yourself, say no be red flag. But when you enter, your eye go clear, go say, chai, I don't buy markets. And you try to, okay, this market where I buy, I don't fit to wear. I will take silver, make I put salt, make I reboil am, make I put corn, make I try this, make I try this. But when people say they won't kill you, won't buy you, go work out. So am I happy that I left? I did not just leave, I ran. Woo! I ran. When it gets to a stage when my father is 93 years old, my father said, Ekene, if you miss getting one room, you need to get out of that marriage. Your life is not safe. If your old man tell you that kind of thing, even though I've not even given him the full story, but he just heard one or two things, and he heard the way my husband spoke to him, he said, no. I don't even want to hear anything anymore. If it means getting one room and go and pack your clothes under one bridge, get out of that house ASAP. The abuse was too much. Financial abuse, mental abuse, gaslighting, twist matter for your neck. Nana, the worst was calling my son a thief. That was the height of it. Did I walk away? I ran. I didn't walk away. And I'm happier. I miss him, yes, because we didn't start as enemies. You know, you remember how you started when it was good, when it was beautiful, when you were telling yourself, now me God do this kind of thing. I miss those times. But do I want to go back? Hell no. No, because why? A snake can shed their skin 1,000,000 times, but a snake will remain a snake.
What if the guy, you know, showed that aspect of total repentance and received Jesus in all totality? You can give a second chance?
It sounds very nice putting it that way, but I've grown more matured, you know, and I've done a lot of more studies and a lot of digging deep, and I've come to understand my peculiar sweetheart, that his own is not just about a African mentality thing. It's a traumatic person. You know, I brought that up earlier on. It's somebody who's been traumatized as a child. And
But
no matter how he seems sweet, he's
but
going to
before
go
you,
back.
sorry for cutting you short. Before you are accepted him as your husband, you did not see the red flags. You are not aware that he was traumatized as a child.
He told me some stories about his childhood. Everybody has their story, but I did
Okay.
not know that he was that traumatized.
Okay.
And the truth of the matter is, I saw one or about three things that I would call the red flag now. But the irony of it is that even with all my experience, I did not understand what red flag meant. I did not understand that there were things you need to look at for that. If it seems like this, do not gamble. My journey with him opened my eyes to a new chapter. And that brought about my second book I wrote, titled Red Flag. It's coming out at the end of the month. And it's all about my experience. I did not know what to look out for. It was when I got married, those things I saw now came to play. I'm like, Igbe, and this thing, and I feel more time. But it don't late. I don't enter. Don't put my alcohol for my hand. I don't wear it. Mrs. So it was, one thing is to be careful. You want to marry right, you want to do right. Everything seemed right, everything seemed to tick. I mean, if I have 10 lists of the things I wanted in my mind, he ticked 8. So I was telling him, he said, these remaining 2 now, but you cannot find perfect people now. So with that 2, you go marry. Not knowing that 2 I won't manage, then you won't buy me. So I don't know if I'm making sense.
Now for abroad, and I meet each other.
Now abroad now. But I didn't stop in abroad. I went back home to meet his family, to see. I mean, with all the me where they talk marriage matter, I go check. But I don't understand red flag. Go chai. It's in pepper me for eye. Pepper me, pay me. I chastised myself. Well, I was able to be accountable. I didn't just say, oh, he came to deceive me, he came to lie to me. I allowed myself to be deceived. I was able to tell myself the truth. Take with all the sense where I get. Chai! Because if you play me like this, they take love, cover my eye. You know, and that's what we call love bombing. You came like angel of light. I was like, it's correct, man. Chai! Hey, babe. Now, lie. But one thing I've come to understand from my experience is that time tells. Time tells. else. Perhaps if we had courted for longer, there's a limit to which you can hide your character. You understand? If you pretend 1 year, you go pretend second year, you go pretend third year. Between 4 or 5 years now, smoke will go come out. You go see him. But I don't take. Waiting again. I'm not be small begin. Well, fire they go, my liar. Fire they go where? Fire go, fire come. Now I know they're shy to talk my story because I believe I went through it for a reason. I mean, being a married counselor and I have a messy marriage. I believe God is using that to use me as an example to help other people, only if they will listen.
Now, people who are in your situation now, or who are experiencing the toxic part of marriage abroad, what do you advise them to do? Do you advise them make them manage, or things go better, or they should just waka they go, or maybe because of the children they should just sit down and talk? What is your advice to them? How do you want them to? Because a lot of persons who are watching these or who are going to watch these are passing through very serious wahala for abroad. You know, I'm happy that you are the lady talking, because if ladies don't talk, they will just carry all the blame put on you guys. Okay, now you are talking from your own experience. So what do you think that people who are passing through this, what do you want them to do?
If I tell you to stay there and be managing, you for ask me, say you stay, you manage. You go throw that question back for me, say, madam, you stay. But having said that, I didn't just walk away in one day. No, I took my time, trying to work things out, trying to protect myself. Okay, I don't know, okay, I don't enter one chance. Okay, no Allah. So I need to guide myself. I go still continue. I go maintain one side. I go do like this. You know, begin to calculate. You understand? And then it got to a stage where I didn't even been involving my family. They've been talking to my family, but my family were shutting in down. Listen, you're the man. Deal with the problem. Don't come to us and all that. But it got to a stage where I had to get his family involved, you know, and they tried to cancel us. And at the end of the canceling, he went with the projection of trying to paint me red and black. You know, by the end of the day, everything turned back on him, and they're like, "Oh God, it's like you don't even know what you are doing. You are marrying somebody who already has children. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You need to man up and all that." That didn't work. After that worked for actually on our way home, something else came up. It's like this marriage will see scatter. I said, don't be now they talk to us. Why marriage will scatter? No. He said, I don't want to go that church where you go there. And I know say you won't go church. For that reason, this marriage will scatter. I said, true.
Even church too.
Okay. Different manipulation. I said, okay, for peace sake, I stay for us for 3 months. I don't go to church. So I go see what will happen again. As that one no can work, he bring another matter again. I said, definitely this one won't work out. Just define excuse. But I tried not to give him the excuse, you know. I tried my best. But when the burden was too much for me, having to pay the bills on my own, and yet I am married, you know, I was still staying. I got the authority involved when threats started threatening me in the house. I said, how many body will I get that will come punch or become? I don't get body. So I protected myself, I protected my children. It's very important. Do not use sentiments to destroy yourself. Get help. If I called you severally, listen, things are wrong. And I don't want you to be that I'm just speaking as a coach or motivational speaker or whatever. Let's get a professional. I don't mind, I would pay for us to see a counselor. He said, no, I don't need any counselor to come and control my home. Okay. We have a pastor, we both agreed, you know, that somebody we can trust and we can talk to. Let's go and see this pastor. No, I'm not seeing anybody. You know, okay. And there's this year, I was looking for somebody, anybody to intervene. You know, but nothing was working. His family, his cousins, everybody got involved, and to be honest with you, they really, really tried. They may watch this someday somehow. They really, really tried. They called a spade, but he wasn't bulging. I still stayed though. And until the heat now turned from, initially it was my first son, he putting the heat on. And then he now went to my second son. My first son said, Mom, I'm not going to stay in the house with you. I can't stand him and the way he behaves. I said, but what did he do? I said, Mom, I don't want to talk. I did not tell him anything, but he could read. He could read some things and like, Mom, I can't stay here. I'm sorry, I can't. But when the heat now went to my second son, the first one happened. I said, I shake and come out. I spoke to my son, dealt with the issue, and the thing he was looking for, say my son stole his wallet. He later found the wallet. I said, oh, Ghana, you put wallet for here. The my picking Tifa. Thank God you don't see him. The second one was funny. I knew it was preempted, planned, and I told myself, enough is enough. If I cannot protect myself, I need to protect my son. And I told myself, at the end of the day, am I in a marriage? I'm single, just bearing the title of marriage. You know, and I remember my eldest brother asked me, it was that one be like, what are you doing here? Draw yourself, brain. Nothing they do you. I said, well, that leave me now. I need marry. I need see fine boy I marry you. Leave me now. Leave my time. Everyone were waiting for me to like walk along. I said, no, I need to be a good example. I need to endure. You know, understand? She no catch me now. And my brother said, so what was the breaking point for you? I said, it was my son. If I cannot enjoy marriage, at least I can enjoy my children.
Exactly.
So before you throw in the towel, pray, fast, get help, do everything you can do. Hopefully you'll be able to save the situation. That's why I say the English they come again. So the cloth wait here small before it becomes big. You know, deal with the problem when they are really little before they expand. The issue with my husband was not because we didn't have issues. I'm telling you, we did not have issues. But because of his promiscuous lifestyle, he wanted freedom to continue it, and I was disturbing him. So he was looking for a problem where there was no problem. And I told myself, if you want to, imagine a man tells me, I will frustrate you until you leave me. You don't hear that one before?
I never to hear them. Yes, there are no people they talk about.
Now, man, I will frustrate you until you leave me. So why am I killing myself to do where they don't want me? I will frustrate you until you leave me. So there's nothing you can do for somebody who's made up their mind to live a single life. You can't. There's nothing you can do. So it depends on your own story. It depends on where you're coming from. You need to tell yourself the truth. You may not tell people the truth. You may not come out like this openly and say your story, but tell yourself the truth. If you had the problem, fix up. If you need help, get help. I'll tell you here, after the separation, I went through domestic abuse recovery classes. And that opened my eyes more to understanding of what an abuse is. And I heard other people's story, and I'm like, for this world, what they do to Igbo, person will just bump Peking 9, they come off hospital, go tell them, hey, go, they do shopping, and you go cook for you. You go beat and blue black. So wait, or Igbo for that matter, you go feel beat me, they mara. like you see me, so you go fit beat me. I don't think I see a hammer your head, waiting for Sandy. I won't defend myself. I no, I take strong reach, go fit beat me like that. I dey hear story, I dey want, I dey shiver. I say, now go through all these things. You know, that helped me a lot. So don't think going for therapy, going for counseling is a waste of money. No. And there are things like that that are free. I do some of them for free. It's not. It helped me a lot. And I'm still also seeing a therapist. My next appointment is in 2 weeks. I pay for that. Even being a coach myself. You need to be able to pour out somebody neutral and heal. You know, I will tell you, I know if you marana, you know if you colo, your head goes need to stay there. If not for yourself, for your children. May I leave the talk for another day. My book they come, I will put out out. But now buy, may you gonna, may you not go, you know, bulala like I just bulala into red flag anyhow.
Yeah.
May I will leave on like that.
So, from your suggestion now, if the journey is no longer sweet, not that rosy, and you think you cannot withstand the
Guys, you go
thing,
market. You reach market, the market don't scatter. Nothing to buy. You don't go house. You go sleep for the market. You carry that, you carry money, you reach market don't scatter, market don't close. You go your house now. If you don't feel go front, you go come back. Not be one life. If you don't buy, you don't buy. I want life. Oh.
then what of women where they say they just want suffer man where carry them come. They just want
understand this myself. I'm not talking about gender.
Yeah.
Men suffer, men die in silence. Yeah. If you be man, this is where they talk to, they relate to you. I am not here to fight for women. I am not a feminist.
Yeah.
If you are a man, woman won't buy you. Waka.
Exactly.
Even because I'm a woman, when I'm speaking, a lot of people think I'm defending the woman. I'm speaking generally. Nobody decides to walk over your grave with their new man. Waiting. Woman, full grand though. Collect your children if you can collect. Protect them, look after them. Man up. If you have your work, you have your money, you have your stay. Why woman go to take you to Shakara? You need to step up. Step up your game. Come talk to me privately. Me, I'll sharpen your grace.
Those who are just joining us, don't mind. I'm talking with Modupe. They talk about CB, and she's not hiding her feelings all the way from United Kingdom. For those who are just coming on board, this is still your regular program I called Grip and Jaw. For some time, I've been offline for my live show, but don't worry, I'll keep bringing the likes of Modupe who they drop the bomb as it be for us to touch live things, okay? If you come across this live, just help us to share, and maybe while we are still live now, but if we don't come up for live and you are not opportune to be with us one-on-one, all you need to just drop your comment and we're going to read everything. Modupe, I really appreciate how you take the yarn this thing. Not be every woman go fit talk as you talk. You believe that? Not be everybody. I really appreciate for people comment. Okay, you get one of my very good friend and a classmate, Dr. Hugo Davi, and he say, I agree with you, man, not to go home. If things no better, make you find a house, just they go house. Okay. This one from Damilola, her talk they sweet me today. Eh? In the end town.
I'm my guy.
Now, one few more things before I will allow you.
See you more after how many hours? You know how much I collect per hour? See you hours.
I know. Now,
another day.
I go put for another day. These red flags for your book where you say you write, and the title na red flag, right? Those red flags, did you mention some of the red flags where person go see and the person go talk say you no go do again. Can you give us example some of the red flags? If the one way tick, you go come pigeon, make these people no catch us too much.
I'll mention two.
Okay.
Two common ones.
Okay.
Somebody who you are not married to yet and is already slapping you.
Okay.
When you marry, the slap will graduate, enter punch.
Okay.
Don't just joke with them. Let me go on the feminine side. If you have a woman who, before you got married, is very lazy, you know, you go to her house unannounced, you see her house very messy, very dirty, you know, hygiene-wise, you've seen things you're not very comfortable with. Or God, when you marry, she will relax finally. Marriage does not change people. It enhances people's attributes, character. Because when a woman marry finish, they talk of our place, when woman don't take for us, they become witch. What that people be saying is that the longer a woman stays, she become complacent, comfortable, say, I don't marry, I don't bond, they don't feel pushing me again, so nothing will happen. So marriage will enhance the good character you get or the bad character. So if there's something you're noticing you're not very comfortable with, or you are not too sure, Oga, take your time, well. Another one is over jealousy.
Bam.
Jealousy.
Bam. True talk.
Over jealousy. See, jealousy is because he loves me, he's jealous. I love in Swahili. See, there is level to it. It's natural to be jealous. It's natural to react to protect what is yours. But then you need to look at the scenario. Is there a repeat? Why are they jealous? You know, if you're not sure, play the scenario to somebody else. You don't have to mention that it's you. Hear other people's view. You understand? When you are trying to downplay things and put emotions, hear other people's view. Hopefully, you'll be able to get honest people. But don't mention that, my friend, give my friend something like this happened today. You understand? What do you think? Make you hear other people's view. Jealousy get level, get grade. Jealousy will kill you. Jealousy will chase people away from you, will isolate you. And when you are isolated, then they can mess you up because you don't have any backbone.
Exactly.
It's a strong manipulation skill. So when you don't pursue, you don't go near your family again, you don't get friends, you don't chase everybody. Now everybody they suspect. If anybody call you, who called you? Who is that? He's drop. Oh God, calm down and wait. On a woman, any small thing, you carry your phone, you check your phone. Insecurity, or that run, because it only get worse.
Yeah.
No, leave her. Wait for the book. Man, I'm not talking about the book finish now. Waiting.
Betty Chidi said over.
That's my sister and I'm a blog.
Oh, okay. Possessiveness. Now, what did she talk? That one follow joy too.
Family of jealousy.
But some ladies they talk say they want their guy, or some guys they talk they want their woman to be jealous. Is not a bad thing.
I don't talk more. I say jealousy shows that somebody loves you and they are protective of their own.
Yeah, but extreme one they bad.
You need to read. If you do not understand that's why I say if you do not know what you are looking at for, you might miss it. But so you need to understand. If you are not sure, you're like, is this extreme? Is it not extreme? Is it okay? It's not okay. If you are not sure, ask people, carry your matter for road. Without mentioning your name. Package the story well, say you seek advice for your uncle, for your brother, for your sister, for your house help, so that you will hear different views. Then you can have a informed decision. Don't quickly make decisions. Say, now red flag. Before it comes, now red flag. You look like this, now red flag. Now lie. Get information.
Now, as when you were talking
don't they cash me.
Yeah. Okay. At this point, I will allow you go because we don't pass more than 4 hours, Abi. You have said it all. For those who have joined, okay. One last advice to people, people where they watch you or people where don't follow you since till this time when you want to go. Wait till you go tell them as an expert where you be in this area of, relationship, separation, divorce, and the rest of them. Wait till you want to tell them.
My brother, my sister, love is sweet. Love is sweet. Hopefully you find that person that knows you, that understands you, and accepts you for who you are, because nobody is perfect. So don't let anybody tell you because they are now divorced, so they are now looking for people to join them as divorcee and tell you no marry. Now lie, marriage is sweet. But at the same time, shine your eye. Shine your eye. Because we are Africans, let me go quickly to the spiritual side of it. You can pray, you can fast, you can seek the face of God concerning a person. But I tell you categorically with all authority that is not enough. You need to take time to study the person. You need to know the person in and out. Do you understand? I pray, I see light. I can't see after that light, I see umbrella. After umbrella, I see I will burn trees. You go burn trees, but the way go give you go, sir. Your dream or your vision, if you show that one. So, but with time, you'll be able to tell who is who. They say character na smoke, if you hide and play. Before you know smoke, will just come and go say, I don't dodge bullets. And if you're having problems, you're having issues, don't give up. Don't just throw in the towel. Find ways for peace, find solution, learn something new, upgrade yourself, especially as a man. Learn even things from the culture you are now. For people who are in Europe or America, wherever, if you are not in Nigeria, unlearn things and learn new things. Adjust to your community. Adjust. The way you bring up children in Nigeria is not the way we bring up children here. You do both bars, the children go school with mark. They don't collect PK for your hand. So you need to adjust. You need to be open-minded and embrace change. When you embrace change, then you can adjust and it's not be like they are suffering or they are punishing you. Me, Odogu, na iwon go come talk to like this. Leave that thing. I don't talk too much.
My people, Modubai, I want to say big thank you for joining us. I really appreciate. For people who just join us, for this show, we allowed freedom of language. They use pidgin, they use English as the thing they be. Okay. I want to say big thank you. If you want to be my next guest on this grip and job, all you need to do just go straight to. If you want to meet on our Facebook, just go to Modupe Adeniji, right? I got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So go to Facebook and type Modupe Adeniji. You will see her and just follow her back to back. I want us to give her massive follow-up, okay? If you have any relationship issue, maybe you are not happy, anyway that has to do with relationship, marriage, and the rest of them, feel free to write to her and she will do justice to that, okay? And also don't forget our second book is coming out, Tag Red Flag. We need to read that book, okay? But once that book is out, please let me know so that we'll bring it live so that people will see that book, okay? For those who want to be if you want to be my next guest on this great job, all you need to do, just DM me and tell me, Sugar, I want to be your next guest. If you enjoy what I'm doing and you're happy, just follow me up. Just type Sugar Dripping and click that follow button. For those who drop stars, I said big thank you for showing appreciation, okay? And thank you. Within 2 days, you're able to do justice to what we discussed today. I really appreciate, okay? And I say big thank you, madam. I doff my cap. Okay, make I allow you, Waka. You are free. Thank you for coming,
All
man. I
right.
really appreciate it. Okay,
Thank you,
bye-bye.
everyone, for joining. God bless you. Thank you all. God bless you. See you soon.
Okay, bye. And also on my own side, I want to say big thank you to all those who joined and those who followed us from beginning to this point that we're calling it a day. I said big thank you. For those who couldn't join us on time, don't worry, just go back and watch the replay of everything we discussed today. Remember, in this journey, you don't need to blame anybody. All you need to do, just hear the both parties, their own story before you take any stand, okay? To meet again, I say, my humble self, Sugar. Remember, if you want to be my next guest, just send me a DM. Sugar, I want to be your next guest. And I will surely find a way to bring you live on board. To meet again, I say, my humble self, Sugar, tripping seriously. Bye-bye now.